everybody? Welcome back to my channel. What's good? So today we're going to have a serious discussion on a topic that really doesn't get a lot of airplay. I'm going to link in here a video. It's going to be of a man called, he's on Instagram. His name on there is called Black Frost. Black Frost came out about him being in a severe domestic violence relationship with his supposedly now ex-girlfriend. Okay, I've compiled some screen recordings. It's no sound, but pictures, and in one of the captions, I believe he says, if you are following this young lady, unfollow him. He was like, I got to get that out of my area. If you support her, you can't support me. And I understood that. I was unfamiliar with who this man was. He is like a model. He also has a sex page where he is nude and things. And one has nothing to do with the other. And when I say model, I don't mean like a renowned model like you would be like, oh, he's famous. Just, you know, probably an up-and-coming model, Instagram model, you know, things like that. He is employed. He works. His job looked like it's construction, it's building of some sort. So he has a 9-to-5 on the side of doing what he do. Nonetheless, when I went on his Instagram, my mouth kind of fell open because typically domestic violence is the man to the woman. You rarely see it or hear about it, the woman to man. And I was doing some little research, and it's actually up there with the numbers. About 40% of victims of severe physical violence was of men. Now, this was published, I believe, in 2014. Let me see. Did this have a newer? This article was made in 2015, but it was titled, "The number of male domestic abuse victims is shockingly high." So why don't we hear from them? The bottom line is they're humiliated. They're embarrassed. Men are brought up, and most men are taught men don't hit women. Men protect the women, okay? So if you hit a woman, you're going to be the laughing stock. People are going to slander you. People are going to automatically just go against you because we don't abuse women, correct? However, there are violent women. There are women that are alcoholics, drunkards, sloppy drunks. There are drug addict women. There are just women that have foul tempers. And they hit their dudes. They hit their husbands. And the young lady who is or was with this man who I'll be showing you, she drinks. And apparently can't control her liquor. You're going to see his lip with a big knot in it. There's blood on his face at one point. She has an object in her hand and she's leaned down arguing and he's recording it. And when I say she go back to Africa and bring the hammer down in that man's face, from what I see and what I had screen recorded, he takes it. He has not hit her back. I haven't come across anyone saying that he's hit her back. And I'm going to be honest. I would have been more than happy to see him floor her straight across the room. I would not have felt no type of way. Men are not punching bags. Good men are not punching bags. Even the bad dudes, even a dude that cheated on you, that broke your heart, don't put your hands on them. Leave them. Because when you do something like cheating, we don't want them to touch us, right? Or we don't want them to touch us, period. On a good day, on a bad day. Keep your hands to yourself. That seems to be hard. But for the men, because I am discussing men, I'm not discussing the women today. I think it was very brave of him to actually post pictures of his abuse and want to have a discussion about it. It's That's got to be hard, because at the end of the day, it's going to be some people that's like, oh man, you a bitch, you a punk. You know what I'm saying? You crying. You know, when there was men that came out with the Me Too, like women have sexually assaulted me, people made fun of these men. They were like, no, I didn't want to be touched. I got touched. I have a right to feel some type of way. I was violated. People made light of that. So you all know my channel, I don't mind talking about some real life issues, because I like my fair share of drama. I do. But I like to have some real conversations about what's going on. And male domestic violence is real. I don't hear it often. I don't see it. And when, you know, saw his page, I'm like, wow, it do happen. You know, you tend to forget, because women, we're women. We're soft, we're cuddly, we're so sweet. And then we forget that we can be violent and dangerous, and we can be murderers, you know. And the men that are being abused, they need a voice. Now, am I their voice? No. I don't mind, like, I'm speaking on it. If this helps a man come out, he ain't got to come out my comments, you know. But if he like sit back, you know, I gotta leave, I'm gonna tell you like I would tell a woman, you gotta get away from that. You don't deserve to be here. You gotta go. She gotta go. And it's okay to defend yourself too. I'm gonna say that. It's okay to defend yourself by any means necessary. Don't kill her unless you're trying to protect yourself. I mean, if she tried to kill you, you do what you gotta do to survive. Okay? But I don't believe in a man standing there and taking an ass whooping, just like a woman. Now, a lot of women, we can't whoop these dudes, but fight back, scratch out some eyeballs, rip up some skin, hit them with some frying pans, you know, toss them hot grits. I believe you should be able to defend yourself. Though I get it, it's easier said than done. You know, when you fight back, you make the abuser more angry. And again, we as women, we're just not built to take on a man, you know. And though I know some women that'll probably comment, honey, you don't know my auntie, she box, she can take on dudes. I get it, so I'm not making light of that. But his story was very disheartening. I looked at it and I was just, and when you see the young lady, you know, you like, wow, you really out here beating this dude up. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I would like to think he left, or, you know, love do what it do. Love will make people go to counseling and try to work out the craziest things. I don't think I would, no, I'm not saying I don't think. I'm not going to go to counseling for you if you punching me. I'm not going to go to counseling with adultery. None of it. I was married. I'm divorced. And I did try some counseling, and I'm straight. You know, let's continue this divorce. But some women and men are able to get counseling and get past a lot of stuff. I know couples that have got past adultery, and they're thriving in their relationship. They're doing wonderful. So that shows it can happen. I'm just not the one that it'll happen with. I refuse to even try. And if that's childish of me, it doesn't show growth in some areas, then that's what it's going to have to be. I'm going to just have to be unglued up. I know that's not a proper word, but it is today. I don't want to try. I don't have it in me. And I think that's the key to counseling. You have to want to have some counseling. And if you are a man and your mate is abusing you, you have to want to get counseling to accept that it's okay that you are sad, depressed, embarrassed. It's nothing wrong with that. It comes with the territory. But you don't deserve it, and you need to leave her, and you need to get away from her, and you need to defend yourself if it comes down to it. If there are any men that watch me, and you are having a crisis like this, unfortunately, it is a double standard, but don't live by it. Go tell Tell your big sisters, your aunties, your mamas, tell somebody, your cousins, so they can go beat that girl up. But in all seriousness, beat that girl up. Believe. Just like we would tell a woman, get out of that relationship, I need y'all to get out of that relationship too. Don't stay. You don't deserve that. You know. You ladies who have brothers, pay attention to y'all brothers. If he coming up with marks on his neck, I'm not talking about hickeys. Do people still do hickeys? Don't ever. I've never, even in my younger, 17-year-old years, don't put no hickey on me. I never found that to be a good look. You better not try it in my 40s. Child, bad. But pay attention to y'all brothers, y'all uncles, your daddies. You know, any unexplained marks, you know, they looking sad. Just pay attention. And then if you feel like perhaps this woman is fighting my brother, take him to the side in private and ask and say, hey, I know this is going to be an awkward question, but do you and her fight? And is she the aggressor? You know, men don't want their pride hurt. Men don't want to be looked like they're less than a man because they're feeling some type of way that they got a woman fighting them. People will say, oh, he's a real man. He didn't hit her back. He's a real man, period, if he's a real man. If he do what he's supposed to do as a real man, he's a real man. But not hitting somebody back or defending yourself doesn't make you less or more of a real man. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, he ain't hit her, so he a real man. No, he a real man anyway if his character has been a real man. But if he punch her in her mouth, he's still a real man because he can defend himself. Okay? So, yeah, that was that video. It's going to play when this ends. You guys, take a look at that. And that's some real life something. So, Vlogmas supposed to be a vlog. Y'all getting a video. I'm trying to post a video. It is 11:14 as this video is recording. I'm trying my best to get a video out every day. Fix it, Jesus. I'm trying. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on male domestic violence. Do you feel they need to have a voice? Do you feel this was a good conversation? Let me know what you think. Do you think, how do you think a male should respond to the domestic violence? You know, should he stay and work it out because he's the man? Or do you feel he has every right to leave and leave her alone and not be teased about it? Do you feel he deserves the support we would give a domestic situation with a woman? All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing because I'm making an assumption that you subscribe to your girl because some good people hang out on my channel. If you've been around from the beginning, you the real MVP, okay? And I love all of y'all. Y'all are awesome. All right, I'm out of here. Have a great day.
you.